What up guys, Butterbagel here, and today we're playing some Simulation City, or SimCity. So, basically what I'm going to be doing with this is, I'm not going to be doing Let's Play, I'm not going to be doing tips and tricks. I'm kind of going to be doing a combination. I'm just going to do what I want to do, and I'm just going to pretty much play and explain what I'm doing while I'm playing, and pretty much explain why it's good or why it's bad. But anyways, yeah, we're just gonna have some fun in single player, and we're gonna start reaching. Yeah, let's play this one. This one looks pretty good. So next, let's just call this one fun stuff, because we're just gonna do fun stuff on this, So next we have to claim a city. I personally like a mining city, so stuff like that is a lot of ore and coal, mainly ore. This one looks pretty good. It has a lot of ore, a lot of water, which is good, which we'll need a lot of, and some wind, because I like to start off with wind, so it looks like we are going to choose this city. Okay, so now we're in our city. I'm going to pause the game, because we are going to have to look at what we have in terms of resources. Basically, all my cities are designed around where the resources are. So it looks like we have two big pockets of resources. I think we're going to use this one. Actually, let me just see where the wind's going. Okay, wind's going that way, so we are going to use this pocket of ore. We're going to probably have a lot of our industry up here. And I'm planning to put our residential and commercial down here, probably. Yeah, that sounds good. Okay. So, let's build an avenue. You always should start with avenues, because you can eventually upgrade them to streetcar avenues, which are really helpful later on. Because once your city gets bigger, you can put streetcars in, and that will really sort of unclog the traffic. You want to have as many traffic jams, if any. Make that a bit longer. So we now have to make a few roads so we can zone houses and shops and factories and all that good stuff. Put some residential, put some commercial, and put some industrial. Okay, so we have all the basic zones. Actually, all the zones. Yeah, all the zones. And before we start, I like to start off with a lot of medium density, then put some low density in later when I have a bigger city. But basically, I like putting in a few plazas around my city, and then a few natural sort of medium wealth parks, because for some reason medium wealth citizens can only go to medium wealth parks. Same with low wealth citizens can only go to low wealth parks, and high wealth citizens can only go to high wealth parks. And if they don't have any parks to go to, they'll become unhappy, so you need to have parks. So we got our water tower, and now all we need is power plant, and we're going to put in some wind power. Eventually, I think I want to upgrade to a coal power plant, but right now, we don't need it. We don't really even have the money for it, so we're just going to go here and let our city start. If you don't turn your speed up to full, you're going to be waiting a while. I play on the full speed because, I don't like to wait around for games like this. I just like to have them go. So right now it's saying we have no power, but the issue is that no one's working at the power plant yet. See, it's now hiring, so once it hires some people, it will start to produce power. So we do not have a town hall approved yet. We will once people start working at the power plant. And already we have a challenge, so let's see what this challenge is. Town hall. They just want us to put a town hall, so that's not too hard. Provide power to all the city. Well, you might want to start working at the power plant. Okay, there we go. It's starting to work now, so there we go. Our city's starting to power up, and now we can place the town hall, and man, we're making a lot of profit already. Okay, so we're going to zone a bit more residential because A, they're asking for some, and B, I want a bit more money because the more citizens you have, the more people you have to tax, which means the more money you have to gain. Okay, so now we need to put in a few more parks. So plazas, we're going to put one there, and we're going to put some natural parks. The reasons I put plazas instead of just like sport parks is because plazas you get certain more bang for your buck because this costs $400 to place and not $40 to maintain, and this costs $400 and this costs $40 to maintain. So they're the same cost, but this gives you more land value than the other one, so you have richer sims, I guess. Okay, so I want to extend the avenue even more out this way. Put it there, and we're gonna have a few more houses or residential. So our population is going up now. If you click on this, you can see how it's been going up. So we have 345 people right now. And if you click on this bar here, it will show you how much demand of residential, commercial, and industrial demand there is for zoning. And it will tell you what kind of wealth level people want. Right now, I'm sticking with medium. They can suck it up. So our citizens want to get their sewage disposed of, so we're going to build a sort of sewage outflow pipe, so it's going to pretty much dump the sewage. I know, not the best thing for the environment, but we'll eventually get the sewage treatment plant once we get the what's it called, utilities division in the city hall. Right now we have town hall, and we need 5,000 sims living in our city to become a city. Okay, so we're making about 2.5 thousand simoleons an hour, or dollars, whatever you want to say, and I'd like to eventually get up to about 5,000 per hour. I was actually looking at how much I've played this game. If you added up all my hours, I've played 18 days straight if you added up all my hours. We still need to put in more parks. Always need those parks. I had to play around. Okay, so there we go. More people are moving in, more money, and it looks like people want us to build a clinic, so that's what we are going to do next. We're going to save up for one. You pretty much need a clinic, because if not, people are going to start dying or becoming really ill like these people are with these faces. And they'll just die, and that will make people less happy, and then they'll move out of your city, and that means less money. So you want a clinic so they'll stay healthy and be happy, stay in your city, and you'll get more money. You're noticing I'm probably saying money a lot. That's because you'll need a lot of money to make a big city. Okay, so we're going to save up for a fire station next, which we're going to put up here, because a lot of fires are in the industrial area. So the fire truck will just have to sort of drive out here and get up here. And so it's pretty much right across the street. And it will still be able to reach down here too, but it will take a bit longer. So now we have enough for a fire station, so we're going to put that right there, and they're going to start extinguishing any fires that are in the city. So I just put on a sign there and put a flag there. It's just sort of for looks. I don't know, I like to do that. Some people might find it a waste of time, but it doesn't really cost you any tax money. But it costs you 200 simoleons just to put it down, but I just like to do it, personally. What I like about SimCity 5 is you can zoom right down, and I'm just going to turn down to... I just want more civilian, Sims to move into our city. Which I do too, because that means more money. But, yep. So, let's turn the speed all the way back up. Okay, so we're just putting more parks in so our people will build higher densities. Not higher densities, what I'm saying, build higher wealth houses. I think here we'll just get away with putting natural parks because City Hall boosts the land value already. So we're just going to put a few parks in. Okay, so now we have to get a police station because if not, crime is going to go crazy. And that's not good for our businesses because people will start to shoplift and rob and murder. That happened in one of my cities and the crime level never went down. There just was a ton of crime everywhere. And in the long run, it didn't really help me because I had to put more money into police. But so we're making a good profit. We're pretty well where I want to be right now, about 5k per hour. And one of my multiplayer games, I believe I am up to, what is it, 10k an hour, I would say. Okay, so we have enough for a police station, so we're going to put one of those in. I'm going to put up here next to our commercial building, so, like, you have to be a pretty stupid criminal to rob a store that's right across the street from the police station. So now we have everything but education, so that's probably going to be our next thing. After that, I might put the mine in. I don't know. I don't know if that would be a good idea right now. Right now, though, we're getting a lot of people living in our city. There aren't. This area isn't so healthy. Oh, okay. Well, you know, this clinic, if you're feeling unwell, you can just go there. Maybe you're not smart enough because I haven't put school, so it's all my fault. Just blame me. Okay, so we're going to put our school down right over here. Yeah, right here. And we're going to put bus stops in. Bus stops are beautiful because they give you a bunch of happiness and make your Sims educated, which is just, they're good all around, like, things. So we're almost at medium density here. We're getting pretty close. You'll know you'll be at medium density once this line crosses into this area, and then once it crosses into this area, you get high density. And higher the density means more people can live in that building, which is good. Which ultimately leads to more money. There's that word, money, again. You always want to get money in this game. Fires are breaking out across the city, so I guess we should put in another fire truck so our firefighters can put out more fires. And building fire, most of the causes that you'll see, for abandoned buildings or rubble is building fire. It's fine if buildings are abandoned because of building fires, but if they're abandoned because, like, taxes are too high or people don't have any shops to go to or anything, that's when it starts to become bad. And once you reach that point, basically, like, you're not doing good things. Like, you don't want to abandon buildings unless it's like a building fire. And I think we have enough to start our mine, so we're also going to do that too. Which is going to make us a lot, and I mean a lot of money. Especially if I get the metals HQ and get the smelting factory, you get a lot of money from that. Because you turn all your ore into metal, and metal, like ore on the global market, you can sell, I believe, for like 7 simoleons per 10,000, or per 10 tons. And metal you can sell for 30,000 per 10 tons. So you're making like 3-4 times the amount you would make just instead of selling ore. Like if you were to sell metal instead of ore, you make a lot more money. So you always want to look where it says right now for me 388.4 tons. I want to try and make that number as high as you can. What's over here? It's even better over here. Shoot. I'm just gonna put it over here right now. I have more than enough over there, and I won't run out forever because I've done mining cities where I've played the city for 10 plus hours and I haven't ran out of ore at all, which is really good. So I think we need a dump because if there's garbage laying around everywhere, Sims will get sick and that's not good. Once I get to dump, I just like to zone all my dumping zones, like where all the garbage is going to go, because if I leave it later, you know, people will be complaining about it, and it will just interrupt my game, and I don't like that. Okay, so we have our dump there, and yeah, we're doing pretty well. We're getting ore now. Well, we are once they hire people to work there. And one last thing to do to start our mining empire is just to put some ore lots and go to manage global markets and export our ore so we'll start making money from it. So, yep, our city's off to a pretty good start. We'll have to zone some more stuff in the next video, but right now we're not doing too shabby. About 4.5k per hour. Yeah, I would say we're doing pretty well. So anyways, guys, if you found this helpful, I guess, or if you just enjoyed watching this, go ahead and like the video, and if you want to see more SimCity, go ahead and subscribe. And I will see all you guys in the next video.